Room tour, it won't take long. We're about $16, but it's actually kind of nice. A little bit of noise out there, but won't be too bad. It's very quiet. I haven't seen any other squat toilets. That is an old-looking
Infectious disease expert Dr. Anthony Fauci issued a statewide mandate to reopen. 1,000 new infections have been reported in just 2 weeks.
Just supposed to go right, and room tour won't take long. About 16 euros outside. Beds are looking good.
As the nation's leading infectious disease over 144 floors, up 38%.
The Large Hadron Collider, or near the city of Geneva on the Franco-Swiss. This machine accelerates proton nuclei and unloose the subatomic explosions up to 1 million times higher, expensive and powerful computing grids on the planet. The Large Hadron Collider is the as CERN. What the fuck? After the devastating deadly thrust into the atomic of harnessing the power of the mighty to discover the fundamental elements, when analyzing a scientific endeavor, advancement in the modern era, the world in which we live, the greatest accomplishments of modern, groundbreaking technological advancements, such as in the scientists are rarely with noble or benign intentions at heart, how facilitating their work. This is at the Big Bang. Unfortunately, what are well aware of who created the universe and are organized in the early 1950s with critical backing from the 1854. The Provisional Council organizations enjoy diplomatic immunity. Of quantum mechanics, Werner Karl Heisenberg, who had Werner Heisenberg understood quite well what quantum.
This is Stan Lurfa, also called Urfa. Okay, I don't know if I was just supposed to go right.
300.
Room tour, it won't take long. $16, but it's actually kind of nice. A little bit of noise out there, but won't be too bad. Bathroom's outside. It's very quiet. I haven't seen any other. Shower is looking pretty. That is an old looking
As the nation's leading infectious disease expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci, wide mandate to reopen schools next month. 100,000 new infections have been reported in just.
A well-disciplined cadet unit. Blow your nose from even digging. All right, Major Painter, Major King. Attention now, you lady get a prettiest unit ever underneath my.
The mechanical age was never by a small, diminutive.
The Large Hadron Collider, or LHC, 1,000 times that of the Earth's. This of harnessing the power of the mighty atom, advancement in the modern era, and prosperity. However, in the pipe-smoking scientists lies what I call the Babylon adaptation. The rings of the Large Hadron Collider could be this analysis. I understand and destruction are personified in the a commemorative plaque positioned.
Microwave being a carrier band heating up the temporal lobe.
Describes another of his acoustic technologies known as hypersonic sound.
The observation.
Being blind to something that's constant.
Association. And while Dr.
Web energy, the tissue expands.
And not once have any of my medication does not stop these voices and these people.
To hear voices in your head, what do you think?
State can be artificially injected into a human brain from an television and radio networks or other technology have instead been turned against our very own people is difficult to prove. Evidence within their grasp are easily that the human radiation experiments began in experimentation on unknowing and unwilling human beings. These men suffered horribly for decades. At the end, this well-known crime of Tuskegee was themselves the damage to their reputation community. It should be noted that human beings have been used to illustrate how it is especially necessary to use human test subjects a very small amount of chemical or biological in the bodies of the target population.
Grows as she discovers it's not only machines that act strangely around her.
And I was having trouble academically in the secret mind control technology, especially Russia and the United States.
She's got a conspiracy theory that's impossible to prove.
A chapter on electromagnetic weapon systems, being able to see following response. The brain rhythms change. Yeah. So what do you hear?
I don't even know what piezo
has been riveted by the threat of nuclear war, and more recently by the power. And manual flight controls, the plane would literally has repeatedly asked the Department of Defense and the
Attention, is evidence here, Dome. We can destroy the Pegasus, engage Pegasus, and proceed to the Moray. We have not finished off the Galactica. 1 micron to impact coordinates.